This is a weather bulletin from KELO TV.
From the Storm Center, I'm meteorologist Brian Karstens. Want to keep you updated on the weather tonight. We have a new warning that's just come out now, a tornado warning for Aurora County. This is just coming down the line here. This is the Plankinton area. Again, tornado warning just issued.
The area we're looking at right here, and this is just east of Plankinton now, and it's quite possible that there could be a tornado on the ground here. We do not have any confirmed reports. Right now it's a Doppler radar indicated tornado. But this is the area we are concerned with just east of Plankinton. A tornado warning has just been issued. And we do have storm chasers that are out on actually watching the storm. And I think Jay is going to be getting a report here from them very shortly. Was your phone ringing there, Jay? But we want folks in eastern Aurora County to know about this storm system that's going to continue to move through and move to the northeast. I'm going to back up here real quick, Brian, and put on our KELO Live Doppler storm tracker. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to track this point where if the tornado is not on the ground, this is where it's in the process of developing right now. And this storm, again, is moving to the northeast at right around 30 to 35 miles per hour. So if it keeps going like it is, it's going to be in the Letcher area here at 8:30, Forestburg at 8:50, Carthage eventually here at 9:39. So it will continue to drift to the northeast as we go through the evening. Again, if you're just joining us, there is a tornado warning, and this is in effect for eastern Aurora County, which is the Plankinton, Mount Vernon area. There's Highway 281 right there where we have that. There's that gas station that's at that exit a couple miles east of Plankinton. That's the area where the tornado is developing. It's not actually reported to be on the ground at this point, but we were watching the live feed from our storm chaser just a moment ago, and they were showing some very threatening clouds over there in that general vicinity.
Sean, they're reporting a wall cloud right now, a rotating wall cloud, and no funnel coming off at the present time, but that's the cell you're looking at.
Just be aware in eastern Aurora County and also western Davison County. This is really close to the Davison-Aurora County line.
Now we have a live view. This is some of our storm chasers in the field. Kenny Allen, I believe, is with us here and just watching this storm right now. This is what it looks like. Again, the back end of the storm is producing a wall cloud at this point in time, but you can see no visual confirmation of a tornado, so good news there. We are following that storm. Again, this is a live picture, a live view from Interstate 90, I believe, right near the Plankinton exit there, and they are following that storm right now.
And Brian,
Sean,
on the phone with me at the moment, I have Kenny Allen. He is at the storm. Kenny, what do you see?
Good evening, gentlemen. We are 1 mile south of Interstate I-90, and if you're able to pull up our live feed from our camera there, it's streaming at about 4 frames per second, so you may not be able to see the rotation, but very significant rotation here, a smaller wall cloud. We did have lowering that came down for a little bit, and it went back up. It kind of screamed away from us, so we had to drive about 2 miles to catch up to it. We've caught up to it, and now we're about a mile west of it, and we're on Highway 281. On the ground. So where do you have it? Tornado. We have a tornado on the ground, Jay. If you're able to take our stream, we have a tornado live on the ground. We have debris on the ground. I will zoom in.
Okay,
we have a tornado live on the ground right now. We are 1 mile south of I-90 on 281.
1 mile south?
1 mile south of I-90 on 281. Now, that's right at you're real close to that gas station there, right, at 281 and 90?
Yes, it's 281 and 90, 1 mile south of that. We're southeast of Plankinton. We're located. And, yeah, we have debris on the ground. It is probably a land spout tornado at this point, but we do have debris on the ground and lots of rotation.
Okay.
If you can see that, I don't know if that's clear enough for the feed.
Well, you know what we're going to do is we're going to point with our mouse here. This
right
is
there.
what you're talking about. This is the tornado that's on the ground. Again, 1 mile south of Interstate 90 and Highway 281. Brian, put up Viper for just a second here so I can show where this is. I'm going to put up Viper here for just a second so we can show folks exactly where we are. We're just north of Stickney here, and we're going to get just a little closer. And this is where they are, this location right here, which is just, again, a mile south of Interstate 90, and this is Interstate 90 right here. This is U.S. Highway 281 right here, and so this is where they're located. The tornado is in this vicinity. The tornado is actually right over here because I believe they're looking to the northeast. They're west of the storm, and there you can see it, tornado on the ground now, and that is in eastern Aurora County, just east of the U.S. Highway 281 and Interstate 90 exit. And that's, of course, live streaming video from our storm chasers that we have in the field tonight,
And
Brian.
one thing, too, about the tornadoes, you'll see the funnel cloud there, and then occasionally you'll see it connect to the bottom. The debris cloud may be on the ground there. And just to keep in mind, too, when we have our storm chasers in the field on the air, there's about a 15 to 20-second delay between the video feed and the audio feed. So we're watching that very carefully. Again, they did have a brief touchdown here just a moment ago, and we're following what's happening right now. This is a live picture from Plankinton, South Dakota, of a tornado that has briefly touched down. And again, there is a tornado warning in effect for Aurora County.
I just talked to Kenny a moment ago, and he said that the tornado has now sort of evaporated. It's gone up, but he said that it does have characteristics of redevelopment, and that happens a lot of times. We get a tornado that develops, and we'll have one that redevelops. Now, we do have a tornado warning there in eastern Aurora County. I don't want to ignore the rest of the region. We have a lot of strong thunderstorms.
This is the live view of the wall cloud structure there as the storm chasers in the field there, Kenny Allen and crew, and we're thankful to them. They're out there just spotting for us tonight. And again, this is along Interstate 90. And this is west near the Plankinton exit, and this is going to be cutting to the north and northwest of Mount Vernon. So folks in western Davison County likely going to see some warnings coming out for your area shortly. And you can see the storm chasers are right now en route. They are traveling and keeping up with the southern end of that storm as it crosses over into Davison County. And that's a live view of the storm chasers. This picture comes into us within 15 seconds, and they are in the car and following that storm. So again, you can kind of see the back end there. That little lowering, that darker cloud in the foreground, that's the wall cloud. And certainly these storms have had a history of producing rotation and very